Well, well, well. What have we here? First of all, check. Do I have my co-host with me? Charwell, Adam, you guys both still there? Hello. So we are playing. We have two teams coming off their first win of the season, and a sorely needed one, I think, for both of them. We'll start with, I guess, the least entertaining of the two. I continue. So after the Sunshine Swatters continued their dominance over me in week 1, I continue my dominance over the Atomic Animatronics in week 2. So we are back on track, and now we're trying to get back in the win column 2-1. No lineup changes from last game. If you guys remember, I was leading off with Hammer Bro in week 1. The game that I won just now, I led off with Blue Dry Bones. I'm going to keep that lineup. Let's talk about this Knights lineup. Luigi pitched probably one of the best games I've ever seen. A complete game shutout that was exceptional versus one of the front runners in this league, the Blue Babies. So they are coming off a great win. I think the real concern for them is going to be their defense has to hold up, because over the first 2 games of the season, they've scored 7 runs, which I believe is tied with 3 other teams for second to last. So they're among good company, but they're maybe not good company is what we'll say. So let's see. It's going to be, I think if defense holds up, they're going to give me a run for my money. I think if it's an offensive slugfest, I'm going to take my guys. This is the first of our neutral games this year. So to remind anybody who wasn't here last year or that might have forgotten, the way that we do these is the first 3 are day games on Mario Stadium, the Triple Sunset part of the circuit, and then there is a night game. These are all voted for the order instead of being decided by record, with sort of your, you put your Texans and Jaguars at 1 p.m. so you can have your Bills versus Chiefs at Sunday Night Football. So we're starting off here with a team I have to be a homer for, but I will if the Knights win, I think that upset will be so notable that I will have no choice but to get hyped regardless. So let's jump into it. Oh no. I'm so glad I saved. I accidentally held down Q to activate the CPU thing at the wrong time, and it didn't let me click anything at the next screen. There we go. Now let's get into it. I put up the VODs from the Texans Jags would be a better game right now. You're right. I put up the games from the other night, and there was the very first game of the season. I started errantly with a bad lineup, so I had to restart it, and I left in that blooper so everybody could see my shit. With the better record or better run differential, barely, my team starts off on the mound. A nice second effort after the error item comes through to wipe out Blue Dry Bones at third base. Hammerbro almost gets you out at first, but the very quick Baby Daisy gets there just in time to be witness to a double play as Light Blue Yoshi hits it directly to Green Magic Koopa, who makes a nice little magical save there. Oh, I never made a prediction in the Twitch chat. Did somebody else get me here?
I did not.
JJJ Knights versus STR Monsters. I'm going to give you guys a shorter amount of time because I don't want like somebody to hit a home run and then you guys rob me of all my channel points. 1 minute. Get your votes in. As first inning is scoreless for the Knights, and Luigi takes the mound, not having given up a run yet this week. Blue Dry Bones trying to change that immediately as this one gets by Baby Luigi. Not going to turn it into 2, but perhaps a sign of things to come. Bowser now up to bat with a runner on first, no outs. I mean, what's not to say about this, or what can't we say about this rivalry here? Well, let's see what we can't say. Oh, just over the head, not enough height on Baby Luigi. One thing you can't say is that this game's a shutout anymore. On his second batter face this game, Luigi's perfect report card is thrown in the fireplace as Bowser sends that one out to deep left field. 2-run score. It's another home run for the captain of the Monsters. This one's off to a great start already for the defending champs. Palblock comes in. I don't think they had a chance to really catch Hammerbro there at first on the infield, or the single that dribbled out past second base there. But that one ensures that he reaches safely with Green Magic Koopa now up to bat. Still not a single out in the bottom of the first here. Swinging strike 2, though. Great placement on that pitch for Luigi. He moves inside to try and jam him. Curves back outside. Green Magic Koopa isn't fooled and makes good contact. Aboard for another base hit. 2-1, none out. Tyrus already would be the winning pitcher after just half an inning of work, but he has a chance to add a little bit of run support himself here as he's up to bat with 2 runners on, one of them on second, none out, and he'll be the first as he flies out to right field. All right, Green Noki, not really known as an offensive powerhouse, but has been hitting well, and of course, if she gets on the base path, she is fast. Let's see how she does here against Luigi, who's trying to navigate himself out of a jam. 0-1, now 0-2 as she takes a strike inside. Swinging strike 3, Luigi strikes her out. And now just 1 out, and he can escape this inning, only allowing 2 on 4 hits. And he'll get it. Wait, no! It's going to be close. Koopette's safe at first, but Green Magic Koopa, knocked over by the Pal Block earlier, can't compose himself in time. They have the force out at second. Almost disastrous there with the item. Not enough for the Monsters to extend the inning. They're up 2-0 as Tyrus retakes the mound against Daisy. Change up outside corner of the plate. She pulls it over to first, and Bowser with a badly timed error. That one bounces all the way to the wall in foul territory.
I think she hit him in the forehead there.
Yeah, I mean, we might need to check him for a concussion. One concussion.
Don't notice here.
Blue Pianta on. He hits a grounder to second base. They go to first. No play at third, but Daisy briefly contemplates trying home. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Yoshi try to lay down a squeeze here. A squeeze bunt. Steal? No. Instead, he winds up and sends one into left field, but foul. He's been putting in the work in the weight room this offseason. This one might stay fair. Also foul. He's hit them inches from that third base line both times in a row. Now a chopping contact hit, and it's into right field. Run's going to score. He has the speed to turn 2. Doesn't even have to slide. The fastest runner in the league, maybe. And like that, the Knights cut the lead in half on the board 2-1. Baby Luigi now at bat. This bottom part of the order, I think, is where a lot of people have their questions. These are a lot of young players, untested, unproven, not known as power hitters. Like, can they come through in big-time moments? And they do! Baby Luigi sends one out to the same spot Yellow Yoshi did earlier. Koopa, maybe concussed himself. 2 horrible attacks there. Baby Luigi decides not to stretch it to second, but this game's tied up as this small ball part of the lineup has been coming through big for the Knights. It's Baby Peach, Baby Mario, and then back to the top of the order, Baby Daisy, if we get that far. Strikes on the inside corner of the plate for... or ball. Pitches on the inside corner of the plate for strike 1. Double play ball. 6-4-3. Inning over. But this game is tied back up. They had the lead for 2 outs before the small ball from the Knights comes through and ties this game up in both runs and hits. That error from Bowser looking costly now. You don't really see the defense of first or third base come in often, but that time it hurts. Good defense from shortstop there. Hangs in there, takes the fireball item, but still gets the throw over to first for strike 1. Or out 1. Oh my god. Koopa, then top of the order, Blue Dry Bones. Koopa not going to get a board here as Baby Daisy dodges the fireballs with a nice little dive off third base to catch that. Out number 2. Blue Dry Bones, Bowser behind him if he gets a board. And he will, up through the middle, base hit. Boo's going to let it roll all the way to Yellow Yoshi, but he has no problem fielding that one once it comes to rest by his feet. Bowser 2 RBIs today on the home run very early in this one. Home run here would double his team's scoring, retake the lead. Baby Luigi's not going to be in time. That one's a skyscraper shot over the scoreboard in center field that's already outdated. 4-2 Monsters. And this one's been back and forth already. That's 3 lead changes. Bowser, multi-home run game. Hammer Bro up behind him with the star player buff, and he sends one out to right field. Yellow Yoshi, blinding speed. Does he get there in time? There's no chance. They go back to back. Bowser and Hammer Bro, 3-run score, and this one's opened up. That's the thing about these hitters. I mean, at some point, you know, if you can force back contact, that's one thing, but if Hammer Bro or Bowser get to send one off, it's just a no-doubter. There's nothing you can do except watch it. And it's the difference maker so far here. 3 home runs accounting for all 5 of the Monsters' runs. And now Luigi's looking tired as he allows a single to Green Magic Koopa. Strike one into Tyrus, who once again comes to bat. Unfortunately, the final out of the inning is the error item, just not in time, but comes to bat once again as the winning pitcher, despite giving up or not having the lead last inning. Another excellent situation for him here. And Bowser makes up for that error last inning, flashing the glove there a little bit. He gets the ground out at first. 1 down as we head around to the top of the order for the Knights. Baby Daisy gets a good swing on this one. Does Koopa get there in time? He does. Error item won't make the difference. And now it's light blue Yoshi. Well hit, but scooped up by Hammer Bro, who has just snappy arm over there at shortstop. Bottom of the 3rd. Knights go 1-2-3 in the top. Luigi on the mound to start off, although we don't know how long that's going to last. Noki. First out, I believe, of the inning last time, and will be an out here. Grounds out to shortstop, but Luigi not happy with himself allowing any contact. He's going to go for the strikeout here against Coupette. Not going to get it, and Daisy's not going to come away with it. Baby Luigi has to come to her rescue in left field. That's a single. Won't be the last batter Luigi faces as he hangs in there to take on Green Drybones. Hard hit, deep right field. Yellow Yoshi's going to get there. Baby Mario's rushing to meet him. They have an attempt at the robbery, and they have it. Yellow Yoshi goes up for it himself, assisted by right fielder Baby Mario. That one safely handled. No souvenirs. Just a return to sender. Koopa up to bat, then top of the order. 2 outs. Luigi looking to at least finish the bottom of the 3rd. And won't get to do so this at-bat as Daisy misses the diving catch at the shortstop position. They decide to leave him in. They keep him in against Blue Drybones. Hard hit to third base. They go to second with it. Get the out. That's huge. Bowser doesn't get to bat with with runners on. Luigi gets one more inning scratched out before they have to dig into their bullpen. He'll get first at bat here. And he's charging up. He wants to make use of this of the small boundaries. And he might have. Sends that one all the way to the corner. Picks up. Oh, nice green shell. Wipes out both the center fielder and the left fielder. Luigi stays at first. Daisy has her first home run of the season to deep left on this very stage. She hits one to deep center here, but fading. And Luigi will retreat to first as Koopa fields that one for the first out of the inning. Blue Pianta now 1 out, 1 on. And it'll be 2 on after that base hit. Luigi has to stay at second as that ball's cut off by center fielder Koopa. And that should be the end of the inning as Yellow Yoshi barely doesn't beat out that double play ball. He was sprinting up the first base line, but 6-4-3. Down go the Knights. Bowser, Hammer Bro, Green Magic Koopa up to bat.
Keeping Luigi in.
And it pays off from here as he forces the grounder to shortstop for out number 1, but still, they leave him in. He is a warrior. Hammerbird takes him for all he's got to deep center field. Baby Luigi isn't even running it out. That one's gone. And now another multi-home run game. 4 home runs, 2 each for Bowser and Hammerbro, the Batman and Robin of the superhero squad. Super villain, maybe. Solo shot increases the lead to 4 runs and ends Luigi's time on the mound. Daisy comes in from shortstop. Luigi credited with 6 earned on, what, 3 1/3? Yeah. Second out of the inning on the fly out, the shortstop position. Now Tyrus, chop shop, up the middle for the 2-out single. Green Noki now. Not our best day at the plate. And that continues. Luigi with a little stutter step to get in the way of that ball. Ends the inning. 1 run scores on the deep shot from Hammer Bro. But this game's still within grasp for a very scrappy Knights team. We talked about it before. They haven't really been tested by high-scoring games. They've won all their games, or they've won their games so far on the back of incredible defense, which they've had good defense, but they need the bats to start showing up. Baby Luigi's won't here, though, as Green Magic Koopa robs that one at the second base position. Baby Peach and Baby Mario, bottom of the order here. Baby Peach also grounds out the Green Magic Koopa, who gets hit with an IED for his troubles. And Baby Mario now. Chopper to second, taken out by another error item, but gets the final out of the inning. Tyrus now looking locked in. He walks to the dugout. Oh, those 2 runs allowed in the second, perfect sense. His team's cruising, bottom of the 5th here. Daisy digs into her star pitches early, and Coupette swings on it. They have a good item here, though. Pow block interrupts Luigi's catch for the single. He doesn't have the timing to lob the ball to Blue Pianta there, who was covering second. So, star pitch wasted. Coupette aboard. Not going to matter as Green Drybones hits into an uncharacteristic double play right after. And now Koopa up. Bottom of the order. And probably end of the inning as that green shell just not in time. Blue Pianta feels the ground ball, gets it to first base for the out. Digging in here. Scoring slowing down. Need to see a spark of life. So Baby Daisy charging up to take this one for everything it's worth. Tyrus looks challenging outside of the plate. Star pitch. Swinging strike 2. Very well placed. Now looks to choke up on it. Fastball doesn't get a lot of good movement out of it, and that one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Baby Daisy has wheels. The error item burns Koopa, gives her just the opening she needs for the leadoff double. Tyrus now starting to look tired out there. They'll leave him in for now. He's pitched a hell of a game. They might have to play a third here. They do the tag out, but no play at first, so they get the lead runner. It's a sacrifice hit for sacrifice single. Fielder's choice? Fielder's choice. That's the word for it. For like Blue Yoshi. And now double play as Luigi tries to chop one out to shallow center field. Hammerbird takes it out of the air. Takes the life out of the inning as he doubles up like Blue Yoshi at first. It's top of the order for the Monsters. So we're on watch for a 3 or 4 home run game from Bowser and Hammerbro. They both have 2 right now. If Bowser hits one here, it would be a 2-run shot as Blue Drybones gets aboard for him. Daisy, fastball, hangs it. Bowser takes that one to deep right field. Yellow Yoshi's going to get there in time. Is it too high? It is. This defense just can't do anything to fish that out of the sky. 3 home run day for Bowser. And that should be the death knell. 5 RBIs. Maybe 6? And now Hammer Bro. He wants his third. A little bit of a competitive streak between him and Bowser, I would say. They push each other to be great. Daisy doesn't want to allow it. Goes to the star pitch first hit. So Hammer Bro swings for contact on the second. Gets a board with a no-out double. Or, sorry, no-out single. Green Magic Koopa now looking to make contact. Extend the inning. Strike one. Nice hit up the middle for Green Magic Koopa. Oh, Koopa Shell takes out Yellow Yoshi. And the cover from left field is not there. Hammer Bro savvy base running gets to third. Runners on the corners, none out. And Tyrus is swinging with some power here. Not enough. He hits into a double play to second and gets the tag out at first. Runner at third for Green Noki. Let's see if she can get it on the score. Watches the first one for strike one. Strike two outside. Charges up for strike three and makes good contact, but out is Yellow Yoshi. I mean, man, even jogging to the dugout, he looks like the fastest on the field. Daisy at the plate. Last chance, top of the seventh here. They need 6 to continue this first of our interdivisional games here. And Daisy will get aboard with a nice little single. Tyrus still tired. Wants the complete game. 2 runs would be just absolutely beautiful. Might not get it here, though, as Blue Pianta now with a single. 2-1, none out. They leave him on to face off against star player Yellow Yoshi. Charges up on it. Sits on the change up. Double play in time to first base. Always so risky against such a fast player. So runner at third, but 2 outs for Baby Luigi, the last hope of the Knights. And he flies out to Hammer Bro. The Monsters. On the backs of a 3 home run game by Bowser and a 2 home run game by Hammer Bro. Absolutely clobber the Knights, 8-2. And is it any doubt it's Bowser? None. A massive 170 for Bowser. Oh my lord. 110 for Hammer Bro, not too bad. And hey, credit where credit's due. That's 80 from Magic Koopa. Nice little piece of hitting from the veteran. Let's take a look at their opponents. Baby Daisy, not too bad of a job. Yellow Yoshi came to fight for his team, but that's about all.